the button. The Jolly Beggar Stakes field, small lineup. They're ready to move. Holds them there just for the time being. Now they're off. HANCHI was slow into stride, found itself back last at the end of 100, where Cut the Talk and also Ginnivan have got early speed. Cut the Talk holding Ginnivan for the moment. Pooley's going to park and ride behind this pair as they sweep down the side. Gemma's Son drifting back, then HANCHI, and back last of all is Goes Two Walks. They near the 600 mark, and eventually Ginnivan had gone to the lead. Cut the Talk pushing back up on his inside though, and Pooley over on the outside hanging very badly. As they come towards the turn, he's got his neck turned sideways. Around them goes HANCHI, followed by Gemma's Son, and back last is Goes Two Walks. At the 300 metre mark though, over on the inside Ginnivan, Cut the Talk coming again. HANCHI sizes them both up. Pooley a shot duck, then Gemma's Son, Goes Two Walks. HANCHI on the outside of Cut the Talk, races to the lead with 100 left to go. Kicks away from them HANCHI, and HANCHI draws clear. Goes Two Walks runs on to grab second, but it's HANCHI in the Jolly Beggar. HANCHI beat home Goes Two Walks. Cut the Talk was third home. Gemma's Son, his distinguished career comes to an end, and well done Gemma's Son. He was an absolute marvel for his connections. Pooley hung terribly there. He hung like a wisdom tooth on the turn, and back there, the last of them to greet the judge is last year's winner in Ginnivan. Well, it's HANCHI, best backed, Chris Parnham for Sean and Jake Casey, that takes out the Jolly Beggar Stakes. The Squamosa gelding for Wally Daly. HANCHI, last of them to step. Not a great beginner. Small field though. You had Gemma's Son out of form, and you had Pooley hanging terribly to the corner, Ginnivan giving up. And so it was a case of the best horse, the last horse standing, that got them, with Goes Two Walks running on into second placing and big odds as well. But HANCHI takes out his fourth race in 16 runs with Chris Parnham aboard, and wins by a length and a quarter in 58.91. A length second and third. 6-4-5 and 1. HANCHI, Goes Two Walks, Cut the Talk holding third. Gemma's Son in fourth place. Pooley, something was clearly awry there. And Ginnivan gave up badly. So not a lot really that we can read into the Jolly Beggar, other than punters got it right with HANCHI 235 into 205 by Squamosa from Imperial Ida, and scoring here from Goes Two Walks. The 8-year-old, by God has spoken, Kesh Duran. Cut the Talk by Oratorio, Alex Hearn in third place. We go to race number 3 next of all, the Mrs. Max Handicap, once again here at the 1,000, and once again it will be a pay 1-2. Okay, Tessa joining us now. Punters sizing up HANCHI. They got it right. He was back off the speed, and he was the horse who was able to finish home over the best in a race where there were probably some disappointing performances on the face of it.
Thanks, Darren. Sean and Jake not on course today, so I'm joined by Christy, the brains trust, should we say, behind the operation, Sean's wife. Christy, what were the expectations here? It's fantastic to get the result.
No, we've come in confident with him. He's been running great races without getting the results. So, yeah, finally happy to see him cross the line first.
I know you're quite nervous. I won't ask you too many more questions, but whereabouts are the boys today?
Sean's hurt his back, so he's just waiting to see the chiropractor, and Jake's had to have a holiday from Broome, and he's over at the Great Barrier Reef. So,
very good. Well, the stable's in very good hands today. Congratulations and good luck later on today.
Thank you.
There's Christy Casey. We'll grab a quick word as well with Chris Parnham as he comes back over. But Scotty, the punters were right there, and HANCHI gets the job done.
Certainly does. Into 205 at the jump was HANCHI, but he was very good a fortnight ago. Ran into a very much in form Maddie Girl. She could have been undefeated so far this campaign, Maddie Girl, and has now gone for a bit of a spell. Chris, when the noms dropped for this race, there weren't many of them, and you're probably pretty happy not to see Maddie Girl's name there.
Yeah, no, he found a suitable race for him down in the weights, and yeah, he proved too good for him.
Always going to be a high-speed event when Ginnivan's involved.
Yeah, definitely. Although it was a small field, we always thought there'd be plenty of pressure, which there was, and yeah, it just worked out well for him just to chime in at the right time.
Deserved to win one. He had been going very well.
Yeah, no, he has. His last start run was super. As you said, he ran into a pretty smart one, giving it a bit of ground. So his runs before that he was a bit hit and miss, but he was striking those bottomless tracks. So that might not have suited him, but get on these improving softer conditions or better conditions, he seems to be thriving.
When are you going to get the haircut finished?
Yeah, I've had a bit of negative feedback about the haircut, but I'm pretty happy with it, so that's all that matters.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
Maybe you could get a matching one there, Scotty. HANCHI takes out the feature, the Jolly Beggar Stakes over the 1,000 metres for Sean and Jake Casey and Chris Parnham. Numbers here in the feature 6, 4, 5 and 1. We'll take a very short break yet again before heading back up the road to Kununurra.